Check it out. You can see through the guy. Look at the background. The outline of the background right here. Look. You can see straight through the guy, through the astronaut.
Whether it's a cloud or a rock.
Look at that. Look, the background. That effect is only possible because of the translucent structures that are vibrating right there. They're very intense on that moon. Probably on every moon that doesn't have a thick atmosphere. See, look, you can see through both of them. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. You can see the horizon line right through both of them. Right there. Look at that. That is not the camera, man. The camera doesn't do that. That is there. That's happening right there. Look, you can see through the guy like an X-ray. In fact, you can see the bones and everything. Everything that is solid inside the guy is visible through. Faint, but it's visible. Look at that. You can see the horizon back, the horizon line through it.
Backwards. Due to the soft, very soft.
This is the actual moment, Apollo 11. Look, see? You can see through the guy like it's translucent. Look at that. Check it out, like it's a ghost. He says it's very dark on the thing. That's a Hasselblad camera, man, $1 million camera. Back in those days, $1 million. Now, imagine now. Check it out. Look, you can see through him the shadow. The lander shadow is behind him, through him. Look at that. See? You can see it's straight through him, like it's a film. Like he is a translucent film, an X-ray film. Look at that. That effect is not the camera. Trust me, that's not a freaking camera. It's the environment where he's at, they are. But our Peter Nell found when the moon is your worst nightmare, that Apollo 8 image. When he restored that, whoa, my God, structure coming from the space into the moon, through the moon surface, into the, under the moon crust. Billions and billions of tubes, like a armature, like scaffolding. And that's throughout the entire universe. It's like that. Look at that. Look, you can see through the guy completely. Look at that. Like he's a ghost. No, cheer, man. Check it out. Completely translucent, man. You cannot create that effect with any freaking camera, trust me. Look at that.
Move the TV camera now out to its panorama position.
Listen, he's talking about the TV camera. Check it out. You can see straight through the guy. Look at that, man. That is insane. Look at that. Look at that, boy. Huh? Now I see why one of these guys that watched another video I posted was asking me about this, where to find this. Well, here it is. Apollo 11 moonwalk. Look at it on YouTube. This is the actual deal restored.
And I have the installation off the Mesa now, and Mesa seems to be in good shape.
In bibliotecaplayade.net, there was a transcript of him before he walked out of the first time out of the lander. He said that when he opened the door, the little door, there was an entity standing right there, and he about to shit, and he started shaking uncontrollably. And mission control, he said, there is something here in front of me. He said, well, take a picture of it. And he said, I can't control my shaking, I can't. Well, take a freaking picture with the camera in his chest. He couldn't. He said he just couldn't control he said he pulled shit and pee on himself. By the time he was able, I saw the image. I got to find it. But by the time he was able to regain control, the thing was walking away. It was like a ghostly entity, a shadow-looking thing. You can see it about 20 feet from the thing now, from the lander. We're walking away. I showed that to look. Translucent, completely translucent. Like it's just a shadow. I mean, less than a shadow. You can see through him, through them. It's because the vibrational frequency there is intense. Those crystalline structures that permeate through the entire universe, including our own home. Our eyes cannot see that. Cameras can, but not our eyes. For some reason, the image loses integrity from the eyeball through the nerve, the optic nerve into the brain. To when it gets decoded, it loses that integrity. Cameras don't have that. They see what they see instantly.
Okay, Houston, tell me.
Especially photos. They say that photos are the best to capture paranormal deal. But the so-called paranormal deal is really the fabric of this reality. And we project mostly through our thought. If you are scared, you're gonna project scary shit that you think about. If you have compassion, love, that's the best frequency. And once you know this truth about the hand, this reality is built on the basic shape of hands. The fabric of this reality is built on that, the hands of creation. Then nothing ever gonna happen to you because you know it. It won't be. It knows that it cannot bullshit. And essentially, we are connected to God constantly, totally. He knows everything about us. He knows what we're gonna do because we already have patterns, projected patterns. The only thing that nobody knows is the energy that makes our soul. There's a different energy. It's not electromagnetic. It's totally different. Something celestial that we just don't know what. Anybody that say, oh, the alien can put your soul in a thing, well, I don't know about that. The Creator will not allow that kind of deal because there are laws, the universe. The hand-shaped thing is holding a cylinder that contains the divine laws of the universe. You transgress those laws, you pay for it. It's an instantly backlash or karma. See, you can see still through the guy, even as close as he is to the camera. You can still see through it. That's a weird ass deal, man. But I guess it's because of that. The translucent structures are And you can see they go through space and through the moon, through Earth, to everywhere. It's not just there, it's everywhere. Because this reality is based on that. The only, look at that, the hand's completely transparent. Check it out. Completely transparent. Look at that shit. Whoa.
Very much like a very finely powdered diamond. But pretty looking.
Check it out.
Some of my cable for me, but
You see that how he projected his silhouette like 3 shades around him? Check it out, look, completely translucent. Totally translucent. Look at that.
this is Houston. We can see as far as the right hand, it's somewhat out of focus. I'd say we were focusing down to probably about a.
Check it out, he's telling you, we can see your right hand out of focus. Yeah, right. You can see through your right hand, that's what it is.
Temperature of the camera is showing. Oh.
You think it's out of focus. No, it's not out of focus. It's just that translucent effect. But it's not because the camera, it's because that's what's happening there. They probably didn't catch up with that until they start reviewing this. There have to be people intelligent enough in NASA to know this deal I'm talking about. This is, I mean, if I am a nobody and I can spot this kind of deal, I mean, come on, man. You cannot be that narrow-minded that you don't know shit.
Let's look at the minus 5 stress. The direction of travel there.
Check it out.
Right to left. Right. No, there's one over here underneath the methane. For the first hit.
From right to left, he's trying to scan with the camera.
I got plenty of cable. You got plenty.
Plenty of cable. See, it wasn't wireless.
Okay, I think I got the
That technology came later.
There's a little crater here.
They probably had remote control deal, but with wires.
I keep going. We got a lot more. Okay. Getting a little harder to
It
follow.
wasn't wireless like we do now with the TV because that came up later. But remember that military shit is what we get in the civilian sector years, about 40 years later. The military industrial complex is 44 years ahead of the civilian counterpart since the 1940s, mid-40s. When they start doing the Philadelphia experiment and other things, they start paying attention to Tesla shit, especially the Russian and the German especially. See, look, they show the lander. We'll go back to see the lander. There you go. Let me go back a few frames. Let's see if we can see anything out of the ordinary in the background. Now look at the lander, how different it looks from the model that we had seen before. That's another thing. There was not a rocket engine in there small enough for that huge nozzle underneath. That was anti-gravity, miniaturized. So